morning and welcome to week 5 of Getting Out of Our Own Way 8-week program. So as usual, let's drop in and see how we're doing today. So first thing I notice is that my heart is racing. I'm moving my body up here in the mountains. A little bit of a shortness of breath. That's what's here. That is what's here. So, as we embark on week 5, the question that I want to ask you is, what is your story? What's your story? So let me give you an example of what a story is. My story for a while in my 30s was that I am a 30-year-old single woman. Everything I touched was colored with that idea. So heading out with friends to a bar was fraught with, wow, I am single in my mid-30s and I don't want to be doing this. I made a lot of jokes at my expense and spent a lot of time thinking about what I was missing out on. My story today is that I am the mother of a stillborn baby. My daughter died. And my life has pieces of that all over, whether it be, am I grieving enough for you? Am I grieving enough for me? I don't know what else to say about that, but it just pops up in so many ways. So I'm so curious to know what your story is. What keeps you from living right here, right now? So to be completely honest, I got 3 hours of sleep last night, still really fighting the insomnia stuff. And I promised myself on this hike that I would be right here and not in the story. So right here, right now, when I just felt into where I was, all that was there was my heart racing and shortness of breath from moving my body. There is no going down the rabbit hole of what's going to happen tonight, or what if I can't muster up enough energy to play with my son. I can't do that. That is part of a story, and it keeps me from being right in the now. So I'm going to keep this really short and sweet. I want you to write down 3 stories, 3 storylines that you live in that keep you from being here. So if I go back to my original example about being in my 30s and being single, when I look back on my 30s, I was living in the city. I did Bikram's yoga pretty much, and I had so much freedom. I had nobody to answer to. But during that time frame, I spent time looking around every corner for my partner. Everybody else is married but me. Everybody else is starting a family but me. And you know what? It kept me out of the present, of all of the freedom that was around every single corner, because I was somewhere else. And so please take the time, write down what are the stories that keep you from the truth. So write this story, write down 3 examples, and then I will assign you a partner that I want you to share that story with. And this time, I'm going to have you go back to the idea of, and what is this like? So the listener is only saying, and what is this like? And the speaker is then responding to how it feels in their body. Afterwards, I think it's okay for you to come to a place where you go, I get that. I feel that in my own body too. I want to create a sense of normalcy around what all of us are experiencing. So I want to say thank you, because I am in it right now in such a big way, but I feel such a responsibility and accountability to myself and to you guys to do it differently this time. Do it so differently than the way that I have been doing it for the last 41 years. I no longer want to be a slave to the story. I want to be in the here, in the now. If there's pain, I want to be with it. If there's fear, I want to be with it. I want to integrate it. And I want to grow. I want to become empowered. And I don't want to continue to habituate these patterns. So I really want to ask that you join me in this. Give it all you have in this assignment. Really think about it and your patterns, and come to the table with all that is naked and true. So thank you. Really, thank you guys.